Feeling dizzy while suffering with anxiety is one of the more disruptive symptoms, and it's often mentioned as being that one symptom that I just can't get a handle on. So let's take an in-depth look at this sensation, how anxiety can make it occur, and how we can reduce these feelings of dizziness. Dizziness with anxiety can be referred to in many ways. Some of the more common descriptions of this may include feeling lightheaded, feeling like you're going to pass out, wooziness, a swimming sensation in your head, a floating feeling or feeling as though you're on a boat, double vision. These feelings of dizziness can come on suddenly and can happen anywhere and at any time. When they happen out of the blue, it can be extremely scary because you don't really understand what's happening or why it's happening to you. Your thoughts then begin to race and lead you to begin wondering about all the possible causes. Sudden dizziness can become a major trigger for panic attacks if you don't understand why or what is causing it to happen. A feeling of everything spinning or of whirling in space. You find yourself feeling woozy, as though you need to sit down. In some cases, even sitting or lying down doesn't ease the dizzy feeling. And for some people, the dizziness may even be accompanied by other symptoms that make you feel as though you're about to lose control. Of course, any kind of dizziness can be a sign of something more serious, but we're not even going to go there. We're assuming that you've been told by your GP that you're suffering with anxiety, and the dizziness that is associated with stress and anxiety is not dangerous. I repeat, the dizziness that is associated with stress and anxiety is not dangerous. So let's look at possible causes of your anxiety-related dizziness. Anxiety and panic relate to danger. Our mind suggests to us that we're in some form of danger, and this causes our body to respond with the normal physiological responses. This is often referred to as the fight or flight response. It prepares us to fight or flee danger. And to enable us to do this, blood is diverted to the major muscle groups, arms, legs, chest, to supply them with immediate energy to help us fight or flee. One of the areas that the blood is diverted from is the brain, and this blood flow from the brain causes the feelings of lightheadedness and dizziness. Hyperventilation. Now this is probably the most common cause of dizziness. It will usually occur during an anxiety or panic attack, but it can occur at any time you have anxiety. Now hyperventilation is usually the result of breathing too quickly or too shallow. But it can also be due to poor breathing methods that are supplying you with too much oxygen. Hyperventilation throws off your oxygen CO2 balance, which can lead to dizziness. And stress. Stress impacts the body's nervous system, and having too much stress in any one time can cause the nervous system to act in odd and unpredictable ways, which can affect our sense of balance. If you've been under a lot of stress lately, this stress could be the cause of your dizzy feeling. Fatigue. Over time, fighting the feelings or symptoms of anxiety and panic can take its toll on you physically. A body that's been under a sustained level of stress can become overworked and tired. And dizziness commonly occurs when we're overtired and our bodies are looking to recuperate some energy. Now, certain other common conditions or causes of dizziness can be things like labyrinthitis, which is an inner ear infection that affects your hearing and balance. It can lead to a severe form of dizziness called vertigo. Vertigo is dizziness with a spinning sensation. Migraine dizziness may come on before or after a headache, or even without the headache. Low blood sugar, hypoglycemia. Postural hypertension, which is the sudden fall in blood pressure when you sit or stand up too quickly, dehydration or heat exhaustion. With having so many things that can contribute towards dizziness, it's handy to have a bunch of things that we can do to help ease the feelings and sensations. So, Using breathing exercises. By using your breathing exercises, you'll bring a balance to your oxygen levels. Something I use is called the 7-11 breathing, taking in a deep breath for a count of 7 through your nose, and then exhaling for the count of 11 through your mouth. There's plenty of other breathing exercises out there. Remember, these exercises promote physical relaxation and they will help your physical symptoms. However, regular practice at home is encouraged. Be patient with yourself. Keep working at the breathing exercises. Also, make sure you drink plenty of water. Not only is drinking enough fluid essential to keep your body functioning well, dehydration can also contribute to the feelings of dizziness. And it can also be beneficial because the cooling water has a tendency to relax the body. Vestibular rehabilitation exercises are something that can easily be brought into your daily routine. Have a quick look on YouTube for videos covering simple exercises that can help allow your brain to compensate for these dizzy sensations. Basically standing, moving your head in certain directions, and following patterns with your eyes. Now these movements and exercises can create dizziness and can make you feel uncomfortable for short durations. But upon repetition, they will begin to get easier and you'll begin to notice an easing in the dizzy sensations. Not only this, but you'll also gain confidence in your ability to handle these sensations. Also, possibly most important, is to get moving. Get up and finish your task. Whatever it was you were doing before this dizziness appeared, carry on with it. And if it happens again, repeat. It's only through repetition that you will learn and make it stick. I can't stress this enough. The only way to win the battle with anxiety is to press on even when things are uncomfortable. Often with anxiety, the actual sensation or feeling of dizziness isn't the main issue. The problem really begins when the sufferer begins to fear this sensation. Therefore, it's important to understand that you can carry on with your day and no real harm is to come from these sensations. Sitting, watching and waiting for these feelings to come, or adding negative thoughts and statements associated to these sensations will only complicate the issue. I will say again, the dizziness that is associated with stress and anxiety is not dangerous. So if you're sitting there right now watching this, analysing your body and checking to see if moving your head slightly will cause a disturbance, then stop. The more you focus on these sensations, the more you'll react if or when they happen. Most people will experience similar dizzy sensations at some point in their lives. They may not be as the result of anxiety, but the sensations will feel pretty much the same. The difference being is their reaction to them. Anxiety sufferers tend to hold on to these feelings. Scary thoughts are produced, and the what-if questions and thinking begins. What if it's because of something more serious? What if it happens again? Maybe while I'm out. What if I lose control? But let's reframe those thoughts and ask, have I ever lost control before? Has this happened before? Did I survive another day? Dizziness and lightheadedness caused by anxiety will not cause you any harm, and the quicker you can take your thoughts away from the fear that it may happen again, the better. Feelings and sensations are things we all go through every day. Sometimes we may be alarmed by them, and sometimes they may feel more severe than others. But we all live to tell the tale, and we have the inside knowledge knowing that we will come to no harm. We've lived it, and we can move on. Thank you for watching. If you're concerned about recurring dizziness and need some extra reassurance, please be sure to visit your GP. And once your GP has assured you that you're suffering from anxiety or stress, be safe in the knowledge that you can carry on. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. We'll bring you more Anxiety Symptoms 101.